The Apostle Paul, somewhere between prophet and poetic madman, scribbles into the fabric of the Corinthian chaos. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Not refurbished, not slightly improved, not even merely forgiven. New, raw-birthed, redefined, rewired. Let's dive into this verse and find out more. Let us pause like jazz musicians in a smoky room, holding a single note for eternity, and stare into this sentence like it stares into us. Because 2 Corinthians 5:17 is not just a Bible verse, it is a bomb. It doesn't suggest change, it detonates it. It doesn't whisper reform, it screams resurrection. This is not the spiritual equivalent of a clean shave and a Sunday suit. This is the violent undoing of the old order, the divine demolition of the former facade, the deconstruction of identity as we knew it, down to the DNA of desire and the marrow of motive. In Christ, says Paul, the old has passed away. That phrase, has passed away, is often softened by time and sentiment, used in the gentility of obituaries and condolences. But Paul wields it like a blade. The old man is not missing, not misplaced. He is dead. The liar, the addict, the cynic, the coward, the counterfeit Christian, all corpses at the foot of the cross. Their voices still echo like ghosts in your mind, but they are echoes only. Hollow, haunting, helpless. And what rises from that tomb? Not a better version of you, not a self-help saint or a spiritual influencer. What rises is Christ in you, the hope of glory. You are not just improved, you are possessed. Heaven has made its home in your ribcage. The old soul has not merely surrendered, it has been eclipsed. The human being, at its core, is a rag and bone shop, as Yeats once bled onto paper. A marketplace of memory, a cluttered cathedral of contradictions. We are saints wearing scars, sacred and savage, halos cracked by habit. Paul does not deny the debris we carry. He declares its irrelevance in the face of resurrection. The new creation is not about your performance, it is about your position. In Christ, not beside him, not beneath him. In, like blood in vein, like breath in lung, like fire in flint. This is where many mistake Christianity for therapy. Good advice, warm thoughts, improved mood. But Christianity is not therapy. It is surgery. It doesn't tweak, it tears. It doesn't massage, it mutilates the old man. It is not behavioral adjustment, it is ontological overhaul. The modern mind prefers moralism over miracle. We want behavior modification, not identity resurrection. We want a 10-step plan, not a pierced hand. We are far more comfortable with self-improvement seminars than surrender. Because to become new, you must die, and death, though poetic, is not popular. The gospel is not about making bad people good. It is about making dead people alive. It is a cosmic CPR, a divine defibrillator, a spirit-breathed exorcism of the self-made man. The new creation is not soft. It is not sanitized. It is not polite. It is punk rock in resurrection form. It is rebellion against the reign of the flesh. It is sacred swagger. It is a cross around your neck, yes, but it is also a cross on your back. This isn't fashion, it's faith wear. Crucifixion is couture, and yet for all its grit and glory, the new creation is quiet too. It is not a spectacle. It happens in motel rooms, on subway trains, in jail cells and jazz bars and bedrooms at 2 a.m. when the world goes silent and the spirit slips in. It is not lightning, it is often a whisper, but oh, what a whisper. We are born again, not in a clean hospital, but in the bloodied battlefield of Calvary. This is not a hallmark holiness. This is trench warfare theology. You don't come to Christ through the front door of logic or liberalism. You crawl, broken and bruised, through the basement of your being, through doubt and despair, to discover a God who didn't wait for you to climb, but came down, incarnate, in flesh and fury. This is scandalous, offensive. It upends the ego. It levels the ladder. There are no good people and bad people. There are only dead people and resurrected ones. The modern church too often preaches Christianity as comfort, but 2 Corinthians 5:17 does not comfort. It convicts. It commissions, it compels, it rips out the wallpaper of religiosity and sets the house on fire. Faith is not furniture, it is a furnace. The true Christian life is a cosmic contradiction. It is peace with God and war with the world. It is rest and resistance. It is Sabbath and sword. It is newness forged in the flame of divine wrath absorbed and divine grace unleashed. The new creation still smells like smoke. The past is not forgotten, it is redeemed. God does not erase your story, He resurrects it. You are not a blank slate, you are a stained one, inscribed by scars and scribbled on by mercy. You are proof that holiness can wear boots and tattoos and broken hearts. You are proof that heaven makes art from ashes. To be in Christ is not just to be made new once, it is to be made newer every day. Sanctification is slow, awkward, inelegant, a kind of spiritual puberty. You wake up confused, you wrestle with your reflection, but behind the glass, beneath the skin, a new creature is emerging, unapologetically holy, dangerously alive. And this newness is not just for you. It bleeds into everything. You begin to see differently, walk differently, love differently. Your presence becomes prophetic. You are not just wearing Christ, you are wielding Him. The old identity, the one built on performance, pride, pedigree, is pulverized. You are no longer what you've done, who you've slept with, what you've smoked, what you've said, or where you've failed. You are what Christ has done, what Christ is doing, what Christ will do. You are no longer a sinner striving to be saintly. You are a saint learning how to walk without shackles. To say, I am a new creation, is the most audacious claim a human being can make. It is the declaration of death and the dance of rebirth. It is punk. It is prophetic. It is painfully true. It means you've walked through the graveyard of your guilt and come out holding the hand of a risen God. This is not just a change of behavior. It's a change of bloodline. Don't mistake the poetry of grace for softness. Grace is gritty. It had to be, to save you. It had to survive betrayal, lashes, nails, and the silence of Saturday. It had to crawl through hell and hold its breath in a borrowed tomb. The new creation is not delicate, it is dangerous, because a person who has nothing left to prove and nothing left to lose is a weapon in the hands of heaven. 2 Corinthians 5:17 is not a statement, it is a summons. It calls to the weary, the worn, the wicked, and says, die, and in your dying, live. Live not with the limp of shame, but with the wings of wonder. Live with the knowledge that your past no longer has the right to define you. Live like heaven has hijacked your history and rewritten the ending.
Smash that like button, drop a comment, and hit subscribe. Then check out Faith Mode, where premium streetwear meets gospel grit. faithmode.com.